Yeah.
This is why I was bringing that on. Anyways, let me start once again. And uh, good evening, Raiyan. Good evening. And my name is Dave. Could you tell me your full name, please?
Good evening, Dev. My full name is Raiyan Ahmed.
All right. Thank you so much, Ryan. Do you work or are you a student, sir?
I used to work in an organization, but as they declared layoffs, that's why I had to leave that job. But luckily, I got a new job last month.
All right. Thank you. And can you tell me what? It's okay. What kind of music you enjoy listening to, sir?
I think he got disconnected.
Yeah, I guess yes,
You
he
can
is.
wait. So you can ask me the same question, Dave, and then I'll answer.
Yeah. Right.
And
So
then as soon as he comes back, we can. Or there he is.
there is. Right. Can you hear us? You have to unmute yourself once again. There is, left hand side, bottom left hand side, and you have to unmute yourself, sir. Right. So, what kind of music you enjoy listening to?
Um, I like every music, whatever I can listen, but specifically I like the classical music because it helps me to relax or to help me get into a good sleep.
All right. Okay. Thank you. And do you play any musical instrument?
Um, no, actually, I don't play any types of musical instruments. However, I tried to play guitar when I was 16, but I failed. After that, I didn't try that again.
All right. Okay. And what musical instrument do most people play in your home country?
Most of the people in our country try to play guitar or violin and like piano, but there are no specific teachers whom they can learn from.
All right. Thank you. And if you can play a musical instrument, does that help you to enjoy music more?
Um, I think so because when we try to do something like playing musical instruments, it reflects our emotions. So I think that it will try to help our improve emotions, or we can reduce our stress.
Thank you so much. This is end of part one for you, and now in a second part, I'll give you a question, and I'll give you 1 minute to think about it, and after that, you have to speak for at least 2 minutes, right? You can take notes if you want, and here is your pen and paper to make notes, and your cue card is describe your favorite teacher, and sub questions are who was this teacher, what this teacher taught you, how long you had this teacher, and why you like this teacher a lot.
Could you repeat the sub question, please?
Yes, who was this teacher, what this teacher taught you, how long you had this teacher, and why you like this teacher a lot. Who, what, how long, explain you why you like him, why you like him or her.
Okay, I got your point. So you can count your 1 minute time.
I can advise you over here something. I mean, just want to make sure. Basically, speaking is all about whenever we jot down ideas. I mean, now you can, the examiner gives you only 1 minute to make ideas, and at least you have to write content for speaking for almost, you know, 10 minutes. But you don't have to write all these things. So what you have to write, just write down your keywords. Let's say if someone is asking favorite teacher, then you have to write teacher and who, what, how long, and why you like. and that make all the sense. And whenever you want to, so it's very important to write down all these keywords, right?
Okay, should I suppose you asked me about what who was your favorite teacher? Who was this? So should I mention write down teacher or his name? I really sometimes get confused regarding
Well,
this.
well, I mean, whatever you think. I mean, write down the keywords, right? Just keywords. This is what I'm trying to say, because that was my question. I mean, you don't have to write the question because a teacher will give you this question, right? But
Okay.
about your answer, you have to write down all these, only the keywords, right? Rather than writing full sentences. This is what I'm
Okay.
trying to say.
Okay, I
Right,
got your
so-
point.
Yeah, your 1 minute start now, please. Rita, madam, will you mind counting time for him, please?
Yes, sure. Yeah.
Although
starts
I know
now.
many teacher from my childhood, but today I am going to talk about a specific teacher which I know him very well. He was from my school, and his name was Bijay Krishna Bishas, and he tried to teach almost every subject in our school grade. But when I passed to class 9, he was our class teacher, and he taught us the higher mathematics and basic mathematics subjects. Apart from that, he is very genius, and he always try to motivate us when we were in the class. So there are several things I have learned from him, but I can say that I learned the algebra because of him, and he describe or try to make understand students so easily that no one get confused. And to my utter, I got a plus when I was in class 9, and I got the highest mark in my school life, and I never got higher marks than this. So he was our, as I have mentioned, that he was our in class teacher for class 9. But when I was in class 10, he was again our class teacher. So I felt that time motivated, and my confidence levels boosted up. So when I appear for my secondary school certificate, and I got the highest mark in chemistry and physics, which was his optional subjects. And I have been knowing him for 2 years, but seems like that I know him for 5 to 10 years, because he was like my parents. So there are several things which cannot be explained, and teacher plays a vital role in our school life. So that's why I really
Okay, your time
like
is
him.
up.
And
Time is up.
okay.
You're
Right,
right.
thank you so much. And well, just one more advice: when someone says, like, the time is up, just finish the line. Don't leave it advertly. I mean, what we call it? I don't know the proper
Suddenly,
name.
abruptly.
Yeah. And I know the word, but I forgot the pronunciation of it. Sorry. Can you repeat the question once? Can you repeat the word once again?
Abruptly.
Abruptly. Okay, I got it. Thank you. Right. So now I'll ask you some follow-up questions. The first question is, what are the qualities of a good teacher?
A good teacher has to be some good qualities, but if I have to say that, I can say he should be punctual and dedicated to his career. And if he is not feel comfortable when he teach something, then students can't learn anything. So it's better to like his profession, and he has to be a great knowledge regarding his subject, so that he can answer to students any questions.
All right. Can students learn from computers? That's the final question.
Well, I think that students can learn through computers, because if we search on Google, we can find every answer what we might face, or there are several video clips which will be able to cope up with different difficult situation. Suppose if I want to learn how to cook or how to solve mathematics, that they can clear the situation with our own point of view. And on the other hand, there are videos which can be found very helpful, because I search a specific video, but in the Google list, the solution will be found numerously. So I think students learn by this.
Well, thank you so much. This is end of your part, the end of test, and you did a good job. Thank you so much for your participation.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And Rita, madam, would you like to suggest anything, please, over here?
What do you mean suggest? What to do or
Well,
feedback?
no, I mean any recommendation for my follow friend?
Oh, okay. I don't know what you mean, but I'll give feedback to Raiyan about his speaking. I did not take note, but I noticed that Raiyan, I like how you try to use different structures in the English verb tenses. I noticed you use I have been, knowing. I think you said that. But just a reminder that there are verbs that you cannot use anything progressive, like any progressive tenses. So I have been, knowing is perfect progressive tense, and know, to know is one of those verbs that you cannot use for progressive tense. Do you understand? So if you want to speak and want to try to build a tense like that, for the verb to know, you can only use it like I have known. And you cannot use I am knowing. You cannot say I am knowing. Of course, you can say I am walking. So to walk is okay. But know and want, I think you can. Another verb is want that you cannot use for progressive tense. But that's really good that you tried. I always also practice. I like to practice to use those. But it's a good thing. And now you know that the verb to know, you cannot use it for progressive. Do you remember you said that? Do you remember you used that?
Yes.
Tense? Yeah, that's
yes,
really
I remember
good.
That.
Yeah, that's really good. That's really good because I've been practicing that too. But I just want you to know that the word to know, you cannot use in a progressive tense.
Yes. So in a nutshell, I can't use right.
Sorry.
In that I can't say I have knowing.
No, you can say, instead of I have knowing, you say I have known.
Okay.
I
have known, right?
Yeah, the correct way of saying with the ing, so you would say I have been knowing, but like I said, the verb knowing, the word to know, or the verb to know, he disappears. You cannot use in any progressive tense, whether it's present progressive, past, or future. So there are only few words like to own, to know, I think the other one is, I can't remember. So yeah, just it's a good reminder that it's easy to forget those words too. And yeah, that's about it. You can say I have known, I had known, I will have known, but not with been or am.
Right.
Yeah.
Suppose if I say I can say I have been doing,
Yeah.
but
Doing is
when I don't use being, say teaching.
For example, if you are asked, like, how long have you lived in the place where you live right now? Okay, let's say the examiner would say, how long have you lived in your apartment? You can say, oh, I've lived here for quite a while, and next month I will have been living in this apartment for 3 years. So I will have been living. It's okay. Living, to live is okay to use with I have been. But you can't use knowing in I have been.
Okay.
I don't know if it
Right.
makes
Thank you
sense
so
to
much.
you.
And will you be examiner for Rita, madam, please? I mean, if you want to participate, Rita, madam.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah, you can start with part one with the
Right.
name and do you work, where do you live, something like that.
Right. Okay. Let me ask you questions. Good evening. Sorry, it's good morning. Good morning. My name is Tay. Could you tell me your full name, please?
Oh, hi, good morning. My full name is Rita Palma Miles, and you can call me Rita. And thank you
Right.
for
Thank you
being my
so much.
examiner.
And can I check your identification, please?
Yeah, sure. Here it is.
Right. Thank you so much. Everything's all right, and we'll move forward. And do you work or are you a student, Rita?
Currently, I'm not a student and I'm not working either. But I'm planning to study again this year um, if I get registered in one of the universities here in Ottawa, and I'm very hopeful that I can be registered in September this year.
Right, that's very good. I just want to make sure there is a one more thing. I mean, we can say I am between, the jobs at the moment. It means I'm unemployed, or we can say I'm between, I'm taking a break. So let's say, so yeah,
Okay.
this is what we can fit in, because I was learning from that Keith. So he was using this wonderful word in between, which means same. I'm between the jobs.
I'm
So this is
between
what it is.
jobs. I think I'm between jobs means you have multiple jobs.
No, it is like I'm between the jobs. It means like you don't have anything. You are in the position of you left something and you are hunting for something. That phase is known as I am between the jobs at the moment. I mean,
Okay, really? I'm gonna check on that on Google.
yeah, please do. Right. So can you tell? All right. Okay. Sorry. I'll move to the different question for you.
About
Right.
living accommodation, please, because I'm
Accommodation.
practicing.
Yeah. Can you send me all, your questions, please? I'll ask you the same questions. I do have only 5 tests, and I have almost asked all these questions to everyone.
Do you mean the part
Yeah.
one
Send me.
question?
Yeah. I mean, take a screenshot and send me through WhatsApp, or what we call it, Facebook Messenger, please. I'll ask you same questions.
Okay,
That will
let
be a
me.
good practice.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard. Okay, part one question, right?
I mean, hang on. I do have some questions if you mind. but these are not related to accommodation. So it's all about sound, songs and singing. Can I ask you all these questions to you? I do have some beautiful questions.
Okay, I'll try.
Right, right. So, did you enjoy singing when you were younger?
Yes, I did, definitely. And in fact, just recently, a good friend of mine, we'd never had contact for a very long time, but recently we get reunited or reconnected through social media. And yeah, she told me, she sent me a recording that I was singing, and I heard my voice. That was really, that was priceless. And yeah, I did really enjoy singing.
Oh, that's my good. So, how often do you sing now?
I think I sing every day. That's my hobby. I like to relax and or relieve my stress if I feel a little bit stressed out. And singing is one of those things that I do.
Right, that's very good. So, do you have a favorite song you like listening to?
Well, there are many songs that I love, but if I had to pick one, it would be this one, a song. It's a love
From
song.
Titanic.
I'm sorry.
From the Titanic. You told me about it
No,
earlier.
no. This is another one. This from this moment I have been blessed. So you know that song? It's a love
Yeah,
song.
so I'll
It's
give
like
you one more. Yeah, I'll give you one more band, extra for your singing. Thank you so much for singing.
okay, okay.
All
Thank you.
right,
You're very
okay.
generous. You're
So,
very kind. So
well, you put some extra effort in that one, so I'll give you one more band.
yeah,
This is what I'm trying to say.
a
So you
good
deserve it.
good motivation.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. So how important is singing in your culture?
I don't know how important. I can't tell you the level of importance, but I can say it's extremely important because most people in my country they love to sing, and I think that's a kind of not just a hobby, not just to feel good. It's I think it's part of our existence.
Well, what kind of music, the people from your country love singing?
I I think it's pop music. So we love to sing popular music, and as soon as we hear it from the radio or from TV or from movies, we start learning those songs. So popular music, pop music.
Right. Thank you so much. And now I'll give you a cue card on which you have to speak for 1 minute. And it's very easy for you. I mean, you have to talk about your favorite actor,
Oh, I see.
right?
Okay.
Your favorite film or movie actor, and your sub questions are who this actor is, what kind of films or movies she or he acts in, right? And what you know about this actor's life, okay? And explain why this actor is so popular.
Okay, so I'm gonna start speaking now. Um, all right, I have, I think, many favorite ones, but if I had to describe my
Well,
favorite,
don't say funny.
one favorite actor, it would be um, Sharon Cuneta. That's a Filipino actress, and yeah, her movies were mostly romantic comedies, but she did also a lot of movies that are actions and even like thrillers. So, in a nutshell, she's a versatile actress. And she started her fame when she was only 12 years old, and it started with a song, and that's how she hit the billboard, and she got popular in just one night. And her name became, or Sharon Cuneta became a household name in the 90s. And now I think she made more than 100 movies, and now she's settled really well with her family. She married a politician, and she's got 3 children, and she's also having a business of real estate. So, um, in other words, she's very well off at the moment, and yes, she's still doing some acting, and she's hosting some TV shows, and also I don't know if you are recording the time, but anyways, I'll just
Yeah,
keep
this is what I'm
talking.
trying to say. I was about to say that when I'm not
Okay.
recording, and you can finish whenever you want to, because I was totally dependent on you. I can count minutes, but not seconds.
Okay.
But that
Okay.
was good answer, to be honest.
All
I
right,
love
thank
that one.
you.
Right. Yeah, that was very good answer. And the best thing I like about your speaking is all about intonations,
Really?
and that's very rare to find, especially with non-native speakers like we are, because of course you are not, because you have spent a quite while in your country, which is English speaking country, to be honest. But there's especially people from Indian subcontinent, I will say, they are terrible with intonations.
Hmm.
I was speaking with a gentleman yesterday, and he was in a same tone whenever he was cracking jokes, and whenever he was serious, and whenever he was talking on the same tone, which is I don't think so. It makes sense, does it?
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's a let's say you are laughing, and that's also part of communication. If
I
you
have also
look relaxed,
intonation when I laugh.
that's also a part of intonation. So whenever you are cracking joke, let's say in communication you are cracking a joke, that's also a part of intonation.
Okay, I agree.
Yeah, let's say I'm saying like I cracked a good joke, but no one laugh on me. I mean, I feel like it's terrible, isn't it? I mean, so right.
Okay.
Anyway,
All right. Okay, right there you crack a joke
yeah.
and you're good.
All right, thank you. All right, so I'll ask you some follow-up questions, and the first question is, uh, what are the most popular type of films in your country?
The most popular types of films are romantic comedies, and you can see that in all our cinemas. Sometimes they are shown simultaneously. Simultaneously, I can't pronounce the word. So almost every actor, actress, they should know how to act or play a role of a comedian. So that's how popular romantic comedies are in my country.
All right, yes, thank you so much. And the basically, I was just coming on that point. You mentioned about
I think we are done. Yeah, you mentioned about. Yes, that's about it, guys. Bye.